Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到《活在5点》的国语嘉宾访谈节目。我是今天的主持人 Milly。那上一期节目呢，我们非常高兴的有请到了 Focus Learning 的创办人以及学生和家长，为我们分享一下 Focus Learning 的知识以及体验。那今天呢，我们很荣幸的除了肖丽之外呢，还邀请到了计算机课程的老师 Lisa 为我们讲解一些关于乐高机器人方面的问题。那下面让他们和我们打个招呼。
大家好，我是 Shelly， 我是 Focus Learning 的创办人和校长。
And hi, I'm Lisa, and I am a computer programming teacher and robotics teacher at Focus Learning.
Great. Can you tell us a little about yourself?
Sure. I am a computer science and mathematics high school teacher, and I went to Waterloo and have my BMath in computer science, and I also have a B.Ed from Queen's University, and I've been a teacher for the last 9 years.
Thank you. Shelly 能不能帮我们翻译一下？
对，Lisa 老师现在做老师已经是有9年了，她是有高中的计算机跟数学的这个教学的资质。那她是在滑铁卢大学拿到她的学士学位。
好，谢谢。So what makes you to become a teacher?
I really enjoy working with kids. I enjoy seeing the excitement that they have when they learn something new. And I really enjoy teaching robotics and programming because we get to start with nothing and build something that is exciting, either a computer game or a robot like this.
Exactly, that's really interesting. So why do you pick kids as who you're gonna teach? Why not the other person but the kids?
I really enjoy working with kids because I enjoy their excitement. They're super excited and they learn, and it's fun to see them start with nothing and build up and learn something really exciting.
And can you tell me something about the Lego robots?
Sure. So I use Lego robots to teach. I really like the Lego robots because they are very, very strong and robust. When kids use them, if they drop them on the ground, it's not a problem. And they are easier to use than some of the other robots because they come ready to go. And they have sensors that are also very strong and easy to use. And the software is also quite easy for beginners to use. But we can go all the way up and they become quite advanced. Some of my students program them with Python and other things. So I really like how versatile Lego robotics are.
Is that the reason you picked Lego as the way you choose the robots?
That's right. We use Lego for all of those reasons. And I think Shelly was hoping to talk about the Arduino robots.
对，其实我们在4年前5年前的时候，我们开机器人课用的是 Arduino 机器人，我们用这个 Multiplo。但跟这个乐高机器人相比呢 ，Arduino 的机器人孩子花费很多时间，无谓的在怎么去把这个结构做好啊，就是很无谓。我们说一种无谓的挣扎，并没有说。对，这个乐高呢，就说孩子本身对乐高已经有自然的喜欢。那这个再加上刚刚Lisa老师说的，他也不怕摔，而且有很多高级的编程语言，比如说 Python 是可以放在乐高机器人上编程，所以何乐不为呢？我们是以玩中学，孩子首先喜欢这个机器人，然后来学编程。
就是主要是目的还是要培养孩子的一些能力，而不是说浪费时间在处理一些没有必要的问题上面。对。好，非常谢谢。So is there anything you can tell me about the Fll?
Sure. Fll is our competitive program, and we compete against other teams in the area, and there's actually teams all around the world. It's made up of 10 kids max on each team, and the students have about 12 weeks from the time the game is introduced to the time that they have to compete. To compete in various missions, they have to complete different missions to get points, and then from that they can go on and go into the competition. They can go on from there into the regional or into the provincial competition, and then from there to the worlds. And they also do a science project along with that, a research project on whatever the theme is for the year. And so it's great to see the kids working together as a team, and they learn lots of skills, both soft skills about working with other people and also technical skills with the robots.
Great. So do you think it's a very good competition for kids, and what's the most important beneficial things that a kid can get from that experience?
I think the great thing about Fll is that the students are pushed hard. It's a hard competition, and there isn't one way to solve the problem. And so they're learning lots about engineering and about technical skills, about programming and building, but they're also learning along the way a lot about teamwork, and about hard work. And so they're learning how to compete graciously with others, and they are learning about how to push themselves to work harder and to develop robots that will do complicated things. And we have very little time, and so there's a lot of time management and problem solving involved as well.
小李能不能为我们讲解一下 FLL？
好的，刚刚讲的这个 FLL 呢是乐高，它叫 First Lego League， 它是为一种竞技性的机器人比赛。但是像刚刚Miss Lisa 她总结的，它并不是一个纯竞技性的一个比赛，它培养很多孩子的研究的能力、团队合作的能力，当然。在这个之上是编程的能力。
Thank you very much. Can you give us and the audience an example, like how do they interpret the teamwork in that competition?
Absolutely. So when we go to competitions, they've spent all this time working on the robot, and they bring it there. But what the students don't always know is how well is it going to perform on the day of the competition. And so last year we got there and something went wrong, and they were only getting 2 points on the first round, and so they had to work together and work together and solve that problem very quickly. And by the end of the day, we were getting more like 45 points. And we had done so much better over the course of the day, and it was only because the students had to pull together. And they have to do everything themselves. So for everything from designing their own T-shirts, solving all the problems themselves. I am not allowed to tell them what to do. They do it themselves, and I think those skills are really important.
I agree with you, because I think lots of smart people, like they can work on projects on their own, but they cannot do teamwork with others.
That's right.
I think that's a very good competition that help people to learn that kind of skills. Yes.
Absolutely.
对，刚刚这里面也讲到一个 frustration， 就是说这里面的挣扎跟刚刚讲的 Arduino 的这个挣扎这是两种不一样的。刚刚 Lisa 老师讲到，就说因为机器人的编程呢，它可能并不一定马上就执行这个指令，所以从做不成到要让这个机器能够做成，这里面需要很多的解决问题的能力，还有团队合作的能力。
对。那Shirley能不能给我们举个例子，说你看到在他们准备这个 FLL 的过程当中，有没有什么他们是用 teamwork 啊，或者说有一些重要的能力在这方面培养出来的？
有的，我们去年的队是是新队 Rookie Team。那里面有些孩子也很小，刚刚才到9岁，就说孩子在一起的合作呢，你能够发现，很多时候他们可能就不是说在上机器人课，他们就成了孩子之间的这种会打闹啊，会这样。但是因为他们要参加比赛，因为有一个共同的 mission， 所以他们呢会互相去提醒其他的同学，哎，你要来 contribute， 那你不要再来捣乱，你不要那么大声音。那我觉得这就是一个 FLL 的一个对孩子来说一个很大的帮助。
我觉得这也是一种自制力的培养。当你有一个目标的时候，你就会开始自制，然后呢去为这个目标奋斗而努力。
对的，这是乐高机器人的，我觉得它的非常好的精神之一。
对，好，谢谢Shirley。So I want to ask you something about the FLL preparation. So what did you do for this year's preparation?
To prepare?
Yeah.
So we started in August. We had a big kickoff to get the kids excited about the game. We build all the pieces that we need for the game. And then we start I have the kids research different ways to solve the problem and divide them into groups. And so they are working on all the different possible ways that they can solve the problem. And then at the same time, they have to do a science fair project kind of thing, research project. And so they're working on that as well. And then as the season went on, it became more and more intense. And so we would have some extra practices along the way. And our students worked really hard and just continued to persevere and continue to try very hard.
Yeah, thank you very much. So as a best coach, is there a very high goal for your kids this year?
For this year, I enjoy seeing them learn, and that is my primary goal, is that they will have fun and that they will learn. Because at the end of the day, if they have fun and they learn a lot, then that will take them a long ways. Winning is also an extra bonus, so I would hope that we will win some more prizes this year. I think that helps kids, motivate kids, but ultimately, if the kids have a good time and are learning lots, that's my goal.
Great. Can you outline some benefits that FLL get?
Sure, absolutely. I think the kids become more confident and they learn soft skills of being able to work in a team with other people,
Right.
but they also learn lots of technical skills. They have to learn how to build and program. They have to think about how to solve a problem, and the solution to the problem is not obvious. And so they're learning technical skills, but also teamwork, research skills, and so there's so many things that they can learn from FLL.
Great. Can you tell us, is there any other programming course that you offer at the school?
Absolutely. We start at 5 years old with something called Lego We Do. It's very simple, simple building, and we go all the way up through to about 16 years old. We offer both robotics, and we have computer programming, building games with Scratch, with Python, and then the older kids we do Java as well.
That's great. Thank you very much, Lisa.
You're welcome.
小李，我想问一下你，那接下来呢，会不会有一些新课程的开设呢？
有的，那我们这个乐高机器人是我们非常受欢迎的了。我们接下来要推出的呢是财商的课，
是否能介绍一下？
财商课就是我们说的这个 money literacy，我们说 financial literacy， 还有这个 entrepreneurship，怎么成为一个企业家。所以这里面有很多的内容可以涵盖，就是我们对数字的一个概念，对这个 business 的运营的一个了解，培养我们未来的企业家。
好，非常感谢您。那在节目的最后呢，有没有什么想对我们电视机前的观众朋友们说的？
我想说，通过这个乐高机器人的这个世锦赛的比赛，希望家长能够看到这个其中的一个价值。我们并不是说由老师去直接教学生怎么去解决问题，而是说我们培养孩子自己去解决问题，通过团队的协作来最终达到目标的这样的一种，怎么说呢？一种自我解决问题的能力。我觉得这个很重要。
好的，非常谢谢 Shirley。Very thank you, Lisa, come to our live show. 谢谢观众朋友们的收看，我们下期节目再见。
谢谢。
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.